Hey everyone, Stephenie here, coffee drinker, book lover, and reviewer of many things. And today I am here to talk about 3 books that I have listened to in the last 2 months ish. And spoiler for these 3 books. The host, I liked the inside the head stuff. Wanderer or Wanda versus oh my god, I just forgot her name. The girl that she's in the body of. Like their back and forth is hilarious, and I loved the fact that you could almost feel the like, no, you cannot go, stay still, they're going to hit you again. Um, I loved that. I love that they end up being friends at the end, and once everyone realizes that, oh, Wanda is actually doesn't want to go back. I mean, she likes her people, but she doesn't want to go back because she sees that these people in this cave system need her. And I was like, I love this. I love this. And I just I I wish that there was more. I wish there was more because I feel like it just sort of ended. Wanda got her own body, and then we met a new group of people, and I would have loved to see how they like got around the alien peoples. I think that would have been, I don't know how to explain that. I think it would have been so interesting um, and fun to see that. Um, and would there be more of a probably not, but would we see any more love triangles? Sorry, there's a gnat. Um, because now there are other people who are alien and people at the same time. Does that make sense? If you know, you know. If I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, host by Stephenie Meyers. I feel like it was almost better than Twilight. Twilight was pretty good. It was very cringy. Um, which I didn't understand when I first read that. Okay, my spoiler for Ender's Game. I'm I feel like it was kind of a twist at the end when he was doing the big test at the very end of the big test at the end of the book, when all of the people are standing around him, judging him, and he's like, should I tell the rest of my group that this is our final test, or what? And then he's like, no, it'll just freak them out, something will go wrong. So he doesn't tell them, and they do the battle, and then it turns out it wasn't a game, it was really a battle. And I understand why that kind of broke Ender, because he had lost a little battle not too long ago, and he was upset about it, but he didn't understand why his teacher person was really upset about it. He was like, it's just a game. And it's never just a game. It's never just a game. In real life, this could happen. I liked Ender's sister. I thought she was a nice, even balance, and she could see both like, she could see how to help her big brother with, containing himself, and she could see how to help her little brother open himself up. And I liked their relationship. I liked that they ended up being together without the big brother. And I think my favorite part was when the big brother and and the sister, I can't remember their names right now. My brain is tired. Coffee. When they do their, like, writing on the internet and stuff, and her person that she's writing as gets noticed before his, I'm like, serves him right. Yeah. I also think it was funny that the people in charge at the battle school and the colonel or whatever they were up there, they knew who she was on the internet. And I was like, that's cool. And they were like, we're not going to say anything. I liked that book. And then Beastly. Beastly by Alex Flynn. A spoiler for that. Okay, I'm going to tell you my favorite part of the book. And that is the end. When he goes, he's been transformed, and he goes back to the house, and he goes to, oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. The tutor guy. His name will be here. Anytime I forgot a name in this video, I'll put the name up here or over here. Okay. So he goes to his door, and it's like 5 a.m. He's like banging on the door, and then finally he gets up and he's like, what are you, why are you up this early? And then he's like, I can see. Because even though Kyle / Adrian, the Beast, he was kind of a jerk, and he didn't care about people when he was human. He started to, get a grasp on things really fast, that he couldn't go out into the real world, and the only people who were here for him was Magda, which was the housekeeper. And then after he realized that, he's like, oh, she's always here for me. She does my laundry. She's here to do the cooking. She stayed with me when my dad just left. And so he starts seeing her as a person instead of a maid or a housekeeper. And then, so when he made the call for his dad, he's like, I want a tutor. I need some kind of, companion. I gotta keep up, even though he hated school. And he got him a blind tutor. I love that the dog didn't like him. Was like, I'm not sure if you're a human or a beast. But when he starts realizing that, oh, I'm never gonna find love. I'm not gonna turn back into a human. I need to help the people that I can. And he looks in his little mirror and finds Kendra, the witch, and he's like, okay. I just want to know if you can help the people who have been helping me, my friends. She's like, your friends? They work for you. You're paying them. And he's like, no, my dad is paying them. They're my friends. And he's like, I want some way to help. Dude, his name is not coming to my head. And I don't want to call him the blind guy, the tutor. Um, the tutor, find a job or help him get his eyesight back or something, because life is really hard for him. And he used to be able to see. And then she's like, I don't know if I can do that. And he's like, and Magda, I want her, she's been away from her family for so long. I want her to be able to see, her family, like go on a vacation or find a way to bring them here or something. And the witch flips through a book and she's like, I can't do that unless you break the spell. I'm sorry. He's like, so whenever he does change, right at the last minute, second of life, because he's like dying when he gets his kiss, when he changes back to human, he's not hurt anymore, and when they get back to the house, he like bypasses his dad. He's like, nah, I gotta go tell my actual family upstairs. And he goes to the tutor's room, and when the tutor realizes he can see, he's like, I thought you said you were a beast. And he's like, I thought you said you were blind. I love that part. And then, he compliments Lindy, I think they call her Lindy, but her name is Linda. And, he's like, and you're gorgeous, And so they go up to Magda's room, and he's like, no. And he's so upset because he wanted to, show her that he's back to normal and he's changed. And there's a mirror. And he looks in the mirror and it's Kendra. And she's like, meet me on the roof. And he's like, and so they go to the roof, and she transforms from Magda to Kendra in front of them. And it's just like, what? This whole time? That was the best part of the book. The best part of the book was when he changes. And I like that, was his name Will? His tutor, was it Will? I think it was Will. It ends up being his teacher in English class, and he, Adrian, whatever we're calling him, is like acting up in his class. And then after, he's like, our tutoring sessions were a lot harder than this class. The end of the book was my favorite part. Like, I was listening to it, probably the last hour of the book was the best. Was my favorite part. That's just me. It wasn't my cup of tea. Anyway, yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. For anyone who likes books, or I hope y'all can hear me okay. This setup is weird. Okay. I don't know what else to talk about. Let me know in the comment section if you've read any of these books. What did you think of them? Did you have a favorite part? Maybe put a little asterisk, spoiler, and then down a little bit so that no one else sees your spoiler. If that makes sense. I'm just thrown off by everything right now, so yeah. Make sure that you stay tuned for my snippets, and I'm going to be doing another video, not another view. talking about the 2024 reading challenge, and I have a surprise. Okay, I will talk to you on my next video. Bye!